If you're a fan of luminous visual art, you're in for a treat. Our Tracy Smith takes us inside the world of Mickalene Thomas as we put her work and life on display.
Look at all of these rhinestones, yes.
Walk into the world of Mickalene Thomas and prepare to be dazzled.
Does this take your breath away when you...
Oh yeah, I love this piece.
The 53-year-old artist uses rhinestones, collage, silkscreen, and video to create pieces that celebrate women.
Everyone is looking out.
In a very sort of proud, confident, powerful posture.
She may be best known for her reinterpretations of classics, like this Le Déjeuner sur l'herbe, a take on the Pablo Picasso and Edouard Manet paintings of the same name.
Our histories are always wrought with ideas of leaving truths out, right?
Yeah, leaving people out.
Leaving people out. And so I started questioning that.
Thomas shifted the focus to women she finds beautiful. Her muses are sometimes famous, more often not.
The everyday Black woman who should be celebrated, the women who are on the street, the women who are the laborers, the workers, but still exudes this excellence of self-awareness and pride and vulnerability and strength at the same time.
Like all great artists, she has an understanding, a grasp of what great historical artists are doing, and she's saying, okay, I'm going to turn that around. I'm going to make that my own.
Joanne Heiler is founding director of the Broad Museum in LA, home to the exhibition Mickalene Thomas, All About Love.
She is completely changing who's centered in traditional Western, especially European painting. And she's centering Black women, she's centering queer women and queer identity, and she's doing that with these beautiful works with glitter and rhinestone and literally bringing light and illumination to those lives.
The exhibit starts with a life-size recreation of the New Jersey row houses where Thomas grew up.
So you're entering 604 Mount Vernon Street.
Camden, New Jersey.
Camden, New Jersey.
Early on, she knew she wanted to make a difference, so in college she studied pre-law.
Why not think about being a lawyer and changing some necessary laws in this country?
Sure. I mean, is that what you thought? I could make change?
Yeah, of course.
I can change the world?
Yeah, that was the goal.
That is, until the day she visited a museum and saw the Kitchen Table series, a set of photographs by renowned artist Carrie Mae Weems.
That moment when I saw those photographs at the museum, I knew I wanted to be an artist.
That was it.
And that was it. That's what art is supposed to do. It's supposed to move you, incite you. And if we don't see ourselves in images, we don't know what's possible.
So you knew you wanted to do art. Did you know you could make a living at that point?
You're funny. No.
In fact, her mixing of media came, at least in part, out of necessity, like her signature rhinestones, which are put on one by one and can number into the thousands on a single piece.
Oil paint is very expensive. So I used what was around me, what was accessible, what was affordable. And sometimes that was materials that other people threw away. And I would just find it like, well, okay, I can't afford paint, but I'm gonna work with these things.
I could use it.
And a lot of my process comes out of limitations. But my life has always been about limitations and working within that, around it, and through it, and above it.
Above it is right. Her work is now in museums all over the world.
I don't even want to speak about myself. I don't really like speaking about myself mostly.
And just this past May, when she was honored by the Gordon Parks Foundation in New York, her journey came full circle.
You talk back to the old masters, Mickalene, creating new ways of seeing us, seeing women.
Presenting her award was Carrie Mae Weems, the artist whose work inspired Mickalene Thomas to change her life's path 30 years ago. She didn't become a lawyer, but that dream of making a difference still came true.
Thank you. Thank you.
To have an idea and to take that idea, to transmit it through yourself, to make it come to fruition, and to make something that the world or group of people respond to. Now that's life, right?
That's changing the world.
That's changing the world.